It was off the charts. It was so much fun. Yeah, had a whole bunch of deaf people there. They really dig it. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Are we good, good, good? A pretty baby, I can dig what you've been saying. What you've been putting down makes my heart go around. A sweet music to my ear. Now, my dear, I feel my heart's been broken all the time. I just can't stop from thinking of the past. A good love don't last.
Yes. You want a session? Okay, I can do that. Hi. One, two, we're good. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Welcome into the circle. Come on in, everybody. Oh. Do you need words to your song? Peace inside my Hi. Hello. Thank you. All right, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, Shanti. Hi, come in. Welcome, everybody. How are you? Hello, hello. Love is love is love is love. Shanti, Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. thank you. 3 minutes. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I love that. I love that. I'm going to raid your closet. I'm going to come over, Dr. Siri, and raid your closet. You better bring them to Bali with you and don't expect them to leave Bali without them. I'm just saying. I'm going to tell the truth. You look great, my brother. Good to see you. 2 minutes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you.
Mine is when the levee breaks, the opening drums. Let them.
Let go. Let God. Let go. Feel like letting go. Let go. Let God. Let go. Hey. Right now. Yes.
I turned it back up now.
Thank you. Meant to see. Follow me. I think that might be it. We might be ready to go soon. Yes. Oh. All right, we are ready to go. Welcome.
Hello, y'all.
Hello. Hi, brother.
Y'all warmed up?
I hope so.
Ready to sing?
I hope so.
Let's sing for the people. Hey, everybody, come on down. Hey, everybody, gather around. Hey, everybody, bring a friend. Hey, everybody, come and help me sing. All are welcome here. Lay your burdens down. All are welcome here. You're on hallowed ground. All are welcome here. We'll break up bread with you. All are welcome here. Help you find your truth. All are welcome here. All are welcome here. Find the harmony, yeah, yeah, yeah. All are welcome here. All are welcome here. Everybody, come on down. Hey, everybody, gather around. Hey, everybody, bring a friend. Hey, everybody, come and help me sing. All are welcome here. Lay your burdens down. All are welcome here. We're on hallowed ground. All are welcome here. We'll break up bread with you. All are welcome here. Help you find your truth. Come on. All are welcome here. Everybody.
here. Let them know, let them know, let them know now. All are welcome here. Everybody come through the door. All are welcome here. Big ending. All are welcome here. Woo. If you've been here, you might know this one. Oh, great Spirit of love, giving freely, refusing none. Oh, great Spirit of love, eternal goodness flows like a flood. We're going to sing that again. Oh, great Spirit of love, giving freely, refusing none. Oh, great Spirit of love, eternal goodness flows like a flood. Love is all is love. Join us in singing the music of one and all in one. No greater blessing neath moon or sun. No greater blessing. Come on, y'all. Oh, great Spirit of love, giving freely, refusing none. Oh, great Spirit of love, eternal goodness flows like a flood. Love is all is love. Join us in singing the music of one and all in one. No greater blessing neath moon or sun. No greater blessing. No greater blessing. No greater blessing.
Let's just take a moment just to be with that. No greater blessing. It's a reminder of what Ernest Holmes has written before. It's a reminder of what Ernest Holmes has written before, that the spirit is closer than our neck veins. It is closer than the blood that we run through our hearts and through our bodies, the breath we breathe. I think that's either, I heard it from Ernest Holmes. I think that might be a Rumi poem, but whatever it is, can you imagine this energy, this freedom that freely gives us life? It freely gives us abundance, prosperity, infinite possibilities. It gives us all these gifts that are already within us freely. No greater gift, neither moon or sun. So I want you to take a moment. I want you to tap into that energy. I want you to connect with this time that we get to stop, we get to be present and meditate. We get to heal. We get to allow this flow of energy to move through us, this energy I call God. So I'm so grateful that you have said yes to be here tonight. Welcome. Welcome into this space. I'm Reverend Skip Jennings, and I have a new title. I am now the Associate Minister here at North Hollywood Oneness Center for Spiritual Living. And that's It'll be fully announced later on this month. It's a place where I get to co-create an experience here. And I've been doing it, and Dr. Sidney and I had a talk about it, and says this is the collaborative energy that we have here. So to rise up as an associate minister means a lot to me. It means I take a bigger part in responsibility for this community. I pray for y'all every day. I meditate for you every day, and I hold you in my heart. So I am so grateful. And I'm grateful that this service, and I'm noticing this, that meditation is the mother lode of all spiritual practices. This is what we're talking about in our class, Journey of the Soul, to really meditate on what it means to be a part of spirit or one with spirit. So I'm grateful that you've said yes to this practice. And what I truly believe, that as we rise up in our own consciousness, as we rise up in our own spiritual practice, we create a ripple effect. There is energy that's moving from this epicenter right here tonight. So tonight I'm going to invite you to meditate and to hold space for love, unconditional love. I want you to hold space for this idea that we don't have to work for love. It is already within us. So tonight, along with meditation, we're also going to have a high conscious conversation with my brother and I about worthiness. How many of us sometimes feel unworthy to be loved? Or maybe in the past. I'm going to raise a hand, another hand, a foot, and if I can raise both feet, maybe I'll do this. Because I believe that's a part of our human experience. Levitate, yes. And we get to tap into what it means to feel worthy, to really say, I am worthy, and truly believe that you're worthy of love, abundance, prosperity, infinite possibility. You are worthy of joy. How about you're worthy to be happy? How about you're worthy to be happy? I don't know a lot of people, except for our community, because everyone's happy in this community, right? I don't know anybody who's walking around going, yeah, this is a great time to be alive. But yet it is. It is a great time to be alive, to share our teachings, to share what we're learning here. And that is why you're here today. And thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is part of the service that I call the Good News Report. I believe we need to have more good news in this world. I am grateful. I'm going to say I'm grateful for what I'm grateful for tonight. I'm grateful for that brother right behind, this brother right here, Paul Libretti. He's my coach. He's my voice coach, the best voice coach ever. And today I started a process that I've been putting off because I didn't feel I was worthy to do a certain thing. That was to record my audiobook for my latest book. So I talked to Paul. He says, we're going to get you ready to do this. Today was the very first day of me being in the studio recording my next audiobook. I've done this before, but this is the first time that I felt worthy enough to be in the studio with our friend Tony Capodanno, and I was in his studio recording my latest book. I was so overwhelmed with joy, and so that is my gratitude report. I am so grateful. What are you grateful for tonight? What are you grateful? Someone has to have something to be grateful for. If you have nothing to be grateful for, how about the fact that you're breathing, you're alive, that you got something to be grateful for? I love Mara. This is my friend Mara, y'all. Be grateful. Tell people. What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful that I woke up this morning and healthy.
Healthy.
And able to do all that I needed to do.
Yes.
And more. And I'm grateful for my work. I'm grateful for my friends and my family.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head.
Wow.
With plenty of food and that I can help others. And I'm grateful for everybody here and the
Yes.
spiritual community. I've been in many different practices, and I always come back to this.
I love you.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Welcome back, because you went away to Florida for a while, and you survived. You came back. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, after you lived in Florida for a while, you're like, and you survived and you came back. That's great. Also, yeah, that's great.
I went to
Yeah.
the church out there.
Say it again.
I went to Science of Mind out there.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. It was wonderful.
Did you go to my old
But I'm
church?
glad
You went to
be
my
back
old
here.
church?
Yeah, yeah.
You went to see us out
I
Fort Lauderdale?
did.
Oh
I
my
did.
God, that's my
I did.
family there. That is so awesome. Welcome back. Hey, and also if you're online, I'm coming right to you, Carol. If you're online, please, you can share in the feed what you are grateful for, and we're going to share it in this room here. So if you're online, make sure you share as well. I'm coming, and then I'm coming, and then I'm coming. This is great. What are you grateful for, sis?
I'm grateful that I came here today because I know when I leave, I will feel a lot better. The end.
Thank you. Thank you. That's why we come to spiritual community, so we can feel better and we can take this energy and really empower our own life. If that's the only reason, it's great. We have an old saying in our community, and I don't know who said it first, but I'm going to say it, and you'll hear it, and you'll say, oh, yes, someone has said this, so it doesn't matter who said it. The pain will push until the vision pulls. And as the pace, Beckwith didn't say that. You know what? I read Ernest Holmes said that too, and so did Goldsmith, and I think even I read this, it was the Fillmores as well. But anyway, you get the motion, you get what it's all about. The pain will push until the vision pulls. I don't care how you got here, you're here. Welcome. Hey,
Oh, how did you know? I didn't raise my hand.
I saw you kicking your legs and your hands, maybe in spirit I saw that. Okay, what are you grateful for?
Must have. The pain will push to the vision pull.
Yes.
Is what I'm going through right now. The pain of my job pushed me, and I left an abusive and toxic workplace last week. And now the vision is pulling me. I can see more, and I get to spend more time in my spiritual practice.
Oh my goodness. That's what it's all about. That is exactly what it's all about. And I think there's nothing more freeing than leaving a toxic relationship. And I always say that the person or whatever relationship that we're leaving, there are still God cleverly disguised as a maniac. Yeah. And we don't have to be in the chaos and the maniac activity. They're still God, but they're cleverly disguised as a maniac. And I'm grateful that you said yes to freeing yourself to have the vision to pull you. Love you. Who else has something to be grateful for? Oh yes, I'm going up here. Follow me, camera. Come on, all the way down. Follow me, camera. What you got, Lynn?
Gemma B8626, I'm grateful for the sacred gift of life and joining this as well as new industry connections that are mid-Wi-Fiing the visions of reality in 2026.
That's amazing.
And then from Shane, I'm grateful that God is part of me.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Gemma B. Thank you, Oh, I know Gemma B. That's my sister. All right. My brother who stole my look tonight. What are you grateful for?
I'm so grateful that I had a look to steal. So, I'm grateful for a number of things. I'm grateful that tomorrow I'm going to an ASCAP event up on the top of Mulholland, and I'm uncomfortable because my friend JD, who I told about this a couple months ago, didn't get a ticket and it sold out, and we were going to go together. He's a little bit older, and I was disappointed, but I got to go network with people, and I'm not real comfortable with that. I'm just not, new people. I can go from one end of the country to the other without, other than please and thank you and hi, how are you? Just not having conversations. And two, I'm grateful that we got to go and witness my son's senior thesis at NYU this last weekend.
Powerful.
He's at the Tisch School of Photography, and he had a 9-foot by 9-foot wall that he had his photographs on. And Reverend Michael flew in with Lee, and they flew in for his and surprised him. so that was really cool. And I'm thankful and grateful that Gary Lynn Floyd will be here with me in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for my wife because she's made me a better man.
Hello. Yeah, give some love for the woman who makes the person a better man, and the man who makes the man a better man, and the man who makes the woman a better woman. I love that. That's sacred. Yes. William, I used to be a part of Agape when I was going through my internship. I was part of the youth ministry, and I watched William. He used to carry a camera. He used to take films, and I watched him grow up in the Agape International Spiritual Center. If you don't know, that's where we come out of, and I've been there for over 22 years now. Came out of that, and Liz has been there, and there's a lot of us Agape people that come out of that movement, and we're bringing this energy here. And what I loved about William actually, I watched his creativity at an early age, and I said, this guy's amazing. And what he did was he created this exhibit of the 40 years of Agape. Because, you know, Agape is celebrating 40 years this year. 40 years of moving new thought and having a new thought in new thought. 40 years. Can you imagine that? There's not a lot of communities that have been around and stayed around for that long. So we get to celebrate how new thought shows up in the unique way that Agape sends it out. So, and some people said, you know, you're very charismatic when you speak. And I go, yeah, I come from a charismatic place. I come from Agape International Spiritual Center. And this is my home, and that is my home when I go visit there. And yeah, so it's powerful. I have room for one more. Who else is grateful tonight? I feel it. Yes. What's up? Hi. Good. How are you, brother?
I am so grateful for my job. Even though it's only part-time, I really enjoy it. So
okay.
It's a wonderful job.
Nice.
Even though it barely pays anything.
I love that. The law of gratitude. Yes, give them some more love, y'all. Truth be told, not a lot of people got jobs these days. And not a lot of people have jobs that they like these days. So when you like your job and you get to go to work, I come here with Doreen and Terry and Dr. Sidney, and we laugh so hard in the office, I'm almost going, am I allowed to have this much fun in my work? I'm constantly questioning myself. That comes from that worthiness. Guess what, y'all? We're worthy to have fun at work. Don't you say yes to that? Yeah. Let's have some fun at work. So as you know, this is Black History Month, and that's why this is my favorite jacket. I'm going to wear it every week because on the back it says Cassius Clay. Do y'all know who Cassius Clay is? Also known as Muhammad Ali. I just noticed you're wearing one of our t-shirts. The Love is Love t-shirt. I love that. And I'll talk a little bit more about t-shirts that's coming up, but Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay, stood up for his spiritual movement of saying nonviolence, his Muslim principles, and he changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. So I am celebrating this incredible movement, an incredible time that we celebrate called Black History. Tonight, Martin Luther King is going to give us a message about immigrants. Who's an immigrant in this room, and who's a child of an immigrant? And guess what? We're all immigrants unless you're Indigenous American. So I just want to say that. So this is a message. Doreen's hand is up. She's waving. She's waving. So we're going to see an incredible message from Martin Luther King about what America owes to its immigrants. Let's watch this. Let's shut the lights down a little bit so we can see it. Thank you, brother.
My brothers and my sisters, we stand again at a threshold of conscience, a place where the nation must decide whether it will live the creed it carved into stone or continue to run from the promise it made to the world. For too long, America has stretched out her hand to the weary and the wandering, yet pulled it back when the stranger drew near. But I am here to say that a nation cannot bless the earth while building walls around its own compassion. Some say close the gates. Some whisper there is not enough room at the table. man was not shaped by one color or one tongue. It was carved by the sweat of immigrants, the dreams of refugees, and the blood of the enslaved. Together they built a nation that has not always loved them back. We are told that newcomers are a burden, but history testifies that the immigrant is the seed of renewal. The bold soul who leaves the known for the unknown, and by courage alone expands the boundary of what is possible. Let us never forget, nobody chooses to uproot their life for comfort. People cross deserts and oceans because staying means death, despair, or silence. We who preach liberty to the nations cannot turn our backs when the nations come knocking at our door. And though men draw borders with pins and fences, God draws only one circle, the circle of humanity. Within that circle, no race is foreign, no language is alien, and no child is illegal. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality. If we deny justice to the newcomer today, tomorrow that denial will find its way back to our own doorstep. The chains forged for one group soon rattle on the wrist of us all. My friends, the question before us is not simply who belongs here, but who are we willing to become? Will we be the nation that trembles when strangers arrive, or the nation that remembers it was once a stranger itself? Will we clutch our blessings like misers, or scatter them like seeds destined to grow? Let us choose the courage of welcome. Let us build bridges wider than the rivers and hearts deeper than the politics of the moment. And when history turns the page and our grandchildren ask, how did you treat the ones who came seeking refuge? Let us answer with clear voices and clean hands. We widened the door. We stood for dignity. We believe the world is big enough for all of God's children. For that is how freedom rises, not by shutting people out, but by inviting the world in and daring to live as one human family.
That is on YouTube. Absolutely. I'm gonna repost this to my to my page on Facebook if you want to get that. I'm gonna post that probably tomorrow. I want you to take a moment and just hear what you just heard. How important are those words today? And I remember my friend Gerald Rivers, our friend, all of our friends now. Gerald Rivers was here and he said something that was so important to realize. Martin Luther King was a prophet. And he knew that these words would move forward and would be needed at this time. He saw this. So I'm giving thanks to Martin Luther King as I stand here because of the work that he's done. He's inspired all of us to remember Black history and to make a difference. And remember, Black history is not just for Black folks. It's our history. Yes. So right now, I'm inviting up a practitioner. I want to bring, and I always say this, we have a practitioner that's holding vigil right here, Jenny Barnett. She's not sleeping, y'all. She's holding vigil right here. She's holding the high watch, and that's what practitioners do. We stand and we hold the high watch in the midst of chaos, in the midst of joy, in the midst of all this. That is our job. We hold the consciousness that God is everywhere present. We have another practitioner that represents our practitioner core that's going to give us our invocation and our spiritual reading for tonight. This is my friend, longtime friend, Miss Liz Racy.
Good evening. Yes, it's just fascinating, isn't it? The words he spoke 60 years ago, it's like, oh, We need them again today. Wow. So tonight's reading is from the book of the month, The Magic of the Soul by Patrick J. Harbula, the book that Reverend Skip's class is using, Journey in the Journey of the Soul. Spiritual maturity. We tend as humans to look in the world of form at how we are different from or better than others. This reflects an adolescent stage of human development. The developing child differentiates his or her views and behaviors from authority figures and challenges all conventions in order to establish his own identity. This is healthy and necessary. Once that identity is achieved and developed into adulthood, the opportunity opens to recognize one's own values, appreciate the unique values of others, and sense the essential unity that lies at the core of all values. As a species, human beings are in spiritual adolescence, some might argue infancy. We still have a need to differentiate ourselves from others as a result of our yet immature mistaking of form for reality. Our perception in the world of form is that we are separate. In our spiritual adulthood, coming into our soul awareness, we recognize that we are both individual, human, and imperfect, as well as one with all life, divine, and unlimited. Anytime you notice that you are comparing yourself to someone else, that you are different or better in some way, practice noticing how you are alike. That you are, we all have similar fears, hopes, dreams, hurts, and purposes. We are all striving for the same things: peace, fulfillment, a meaningful existence. We can empower each other by reorganizing our sameness and communicating our understanding of each other. We are connected on so many levels: physically through quantum energy, emotionally through our human weaknesses and our love, and spiritually through our soul essence. This has been a powerful and important lesson for me. Throughout my life, I have compared myself to others or judged others as a way of feeling better about myself. This is a common, unconscious process for many of us, designed to evade feelings of inadequacy or low self-esteem. When I practice seeing myself as one with everyone, it helps stretch my awareness beyond my own self-doubts and into a wider definition of self that empowers me as well as those around me. What often stands in the way of recognizing our sameness is that when we are out of touch with our own weaknesses, we project them outward into the world and onto others. Anytime we judge others, we can look at ourselves and ask the question, is this the behavior I am judging in this individual, a quality that I dislike in myself? Such introspection can open a door to greater self-understanding. Our projections are an indirect way of creating a mirror for ourselves so that we can address our growth at a deeper level. Perhaps this process is orchestrated by the soul to provide us a reflection to see ourselves more clearly when we are not willing to look into the mirror of self-examination ourselves. The friction that arises in relationships from such projections usually leads us to a more honest self-assessment. The key to healing and growth through such projections is acceptance. As we accept ourselves at the deepest levels, we automatically become accepting of others. So let's pray. How blessed, how grateful, how thankful we are that we are in this group together, just recognizing there is one power, one presence, one life, one mind, and it is operating in, through, and as each and every one of us. Anyone who's ever stepped into this sacred place, they are in this united consciousness right here and right now. So we are open and available to hear a new word, to see ourselves new, to accept all around us, and to accept ourselves. How blessed we are for this awareness. And we're just blessing tonight, blessing our beloved brother Skip, knowing that he is an open channel, that God pours through a message that strikes our heart, that lifts our soul, that shifts our mind, that heals our consciousness. This is a healing and renewing evening. We are healing anything in our physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual being that needs to be healed right here, right now, and it is done. We are blessing our beloved Jamie and the music and the word and the lyric that he brings forth that just makes our heart dance and sing with joy. We are blessing all those who came forward in service tonight, just knowing that they too are an open channel for God to pour forth. We are the place of God. We are the place of good this evening. We are the place of understanding, compassion, and enlightenment this evening because of this gathering and this unique group tonight. Thank you, beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am. We know it, we feel it, we say it is so. Something wonderful is happening right here and right now. So I just released this word, and the law says yes, 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 oh, you betcha. And so it is, amen.
Oh Lord, I'm grateful, so very thankful. I feel the blessing, divine caressing. I am so grateful, so very thankful. My soul addressing the prayers I'm dancing. When I wake up, I pray how I can serve today. I surrender all confusion. I live in humanhood, no one misunderstood. We are all a holy union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. Yeah. Come on, Jane. I am so grateful, so very thankful. I feel a blessing, divine caressing. I am so grateful, so very thankful. My soul's addressing the prayers I'm dancing. When I wake up, I pray, how can I serve today? I surrender all confusion. I live in humanhood, no one's misunderstood. We are all a holy union. Come on, y'all. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. Come on now. We are one holy union. We are one holy human. We are one holy human union. We are one holy human. We are one holy union. We are one holy human union. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah.
Come on now. Come on now. Woo! I love God. Anybody else? Anybody love music and dancing and singing and celebrating because you know one thing, and one thing I learned about the energy I put into anything is the energy I get back. So when I enter into meditation and prayer with incredible energy, that's what I'm going to get back because that's how the universe works. The universe responds to our yes, to what we say, what we put into the universe. That's what it says, and it sends it back to us. We are a magnet. We are a magnet. We are a magnet for what we put out comes back. And we're talking about worthiness today. We're talking about self-love and understanding it is not something that you work for. It is something that is yours, inherently yours. It's something that you came to this planet with. You know, part of the work that we get to do in this, and I call this Earth School. I'm not the first person to call it Earth School, but I can't remember who said it, so I said it. I can't remember a lot of people tonight, but I'm just, Dr. Siri knows what I'm talking about. But part of this work that we get to do in Earth School, we are here to remember our divinity. Our human experience, what you're talking about, is the gateway to our divinity. So every single thing that you've ever gone through is to get you to remember that you're a divine being having this human incarnation. That's what you're having, a human incarnation. This is not a human experience, y'all. I stopped saying it's a human experience because if everything is God and you truly believe that everything is God, then your experience is divine. The heartaches are divine. The people who have made their transition and you feel that they left you, they didn't go anywhere. They transitioned from this human body into spirit. And guess what? We all got to take this journey. We all get to go through this door. I don't know when. And I'm not trying to check out today because I'm going to Bali in a month. I am. But what I do know is I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of going through that next door, life after life. We talked a little bit about this yesterday in our class, Journey of the Soul. If you didn't sign up, you'll get an opportunity to sign up again when we do this again. We talked about this, that this is the polarity of life. This is a part of the beauty of life. When you go through that door, and I don't know what's on that door, but I am so excited. I'm so ready to see it. And like I said, I'm not ready to go yet, but I'm not afraid of it. Why? Because I know that I'm worthy. I know that I'm connected to a divine spirit. I know that my life, I am God in the flesh. I am the eternal source that can never end, that can never die, that is in me. This is what I know. And that's why when we talk about church, or whatever you want to call it, the center, or we talk about singing or praying or meditating, I get excited. You can't even see this at home, but I got God bumps. I don't call these goosebumps anymore. I call them God bumps. Because these bumps are a reminder that something's happening within me. If we are willing to get excited about our spirituality, our life is going to change. And we're going to have a vision that's going to pull us versus a pain that's pushing us. We must get excited about our spiritual practices, getting here in fellowship. And yes, if you're at home, I love you. I love you, love streamers. But I would love for you to be in this room as well where I can give you a big old hug. I hug everyone going out that door. Why? Because when I share love, guess what I get back? Love, baby. That's why we're doing a love concert this week. And we have sold 180 tickets. Clap that up. Yes. Clap that up. And we are going to fill this room up. We have room for 250 people. We want to see 250 people in here. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sweaty. It's going to be amazing. And it's also going to be T-shirt Sunday. And T-shirt Sunday is that if you bought one of our brand new T-shirts that I helped to design and put out there, we have the Love is Love T-shirt. And this new T-shirt will be on sale on Sunday. And all the proceeds is coming to the church. But we're going to wear our Love T-shirts for the Love concert for my friend Ricky Byers is going to be here. And if you don't know, yes, I love, thank you. Whoever clapping in the back, keep clapping. Let me tell you about Ricky Byers, which I love, and part of this work, and I get to bring my brother up in a moment. Ricky Byers is the foremost New Thought musician in the world. Most of the songs that we sing every Sunday, And I know the songs we sing here, besides Jamie Lula and Floyd Lula songs, we sing Ricky songs. Ricky songs are sang every Sunday, every Wednesday, somewhere. Blessed Always has been sung so much. Om Shanti, I know you don't like Om Shanti, but Om Shanti is a great song. And all the endless songs that we get to hear, we get to thank this beautiful soul. And she's going to be here on Sunday, 2 o'clock. Please come out. We're also celebrating a sister of mine, Lynn Romanowski. Y'all know Lynn? Oh, yeah. Maya goes, oh, yeah. Lynn Romanowski is our first chaplain. And why is that so important? Because when you're going through your hardship or a loss or your pain or you're in the hospital, we want to have the energy of the chaplain to show up to meet you right where you are. Back in the day, we used to call it the sick and shut in. Didn't like that. Anybody else remember that? We used to call it the sick and shut in. No, it's those who can't make it into church or in the hospital or doing that work. This is part of the spiritual movement that I am so grateful for. So what I just want you to do is right now, just go ahead and close your eyes. Put your feet on the floor. And I just want you to take some breaths because I want you to center in. I want you to hunker into this space. Bring your right hand onto your heart, left hand right above the right hand right there. And I want you to just take some deep breaths in. And a deep exhale. That's really a nice, smooth energy. Take another deep breath in. Inhale. Deep, deep, deep. Now hold the breath at the very top. Hold the breath. Feel the energy. Feel the prana. Big exhale. Let go. And as we center ourselves into this divine energy of unconditional love, I want you to remember a time where you felt very connected. Remember a time where you felt energized and you felt the presence of spirit that was deep within you, not outside of yourself. It could be in this community. It could have been with a loved one, your partner, maybe out in nature. Just feel that energy. Feel and remember, recall, recall, recall. It's different from a memory. It's a recalling. And when we recall the energy, it activates right in us. Recall it. Remember it. Feel it. And take this vibration. I want you to know this is your birthright. This is your gift that you came here in this reincarnation or incarnation with this unconditional love presence. We're connected to a cord of memory. And our calling is to remember, to remember, to remember. And our purpose is to be a lover of love. We're here to remember. This connection can never, ever, ever be lost. We're here to remember that we are worthy to experience this every moment of our life. Take a breath again. Inhale. Deeply. Inhale. Keep. And hold the breath. Exhale. I invite you to slowly open up your eyes and just continue to hold this space. Hold it. As I bring my brother up to the seat here with his microphone, we can bring the lights up a little bit here. It's my brother Jamie Lula, y'all. I've known Jamie for a long time, and I'm so grateful that we get to have this conversation.
Me too.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So we're talking about love, and I love talking about love. I was once told that you tell everybody I love you. You just go up to people and say, I love you. I go, yes, I do. I do love everybody. And how I can love everyone, because there's a God presence within me. that allows me to love. I always say this, Jamie. If you can't love someone, allow God in you to love that person.
Mm.
You know, part of this work of being in the space of asking this deep questions of worthiness and our inherent gift of love, I want to ask you, because I believe we all have this belief that we're not worthy. Do you remember the first time that you felt unworthy of love?
Never, ever in my life.
Talk to me, brother.
I was little,
Yeah.
and I can remember it. I think like in first grade, we had a nun, Sister Valerie, and she wasn't very kind. And my mother called me Jamie from the time I was little. My name is Charles James Lula, but named after my father's friend Charlie Dykeman and Jim, another guy, Jim Lynn, who was a police officer. I was named after those two. But my family called me Jamie. And in first grade, Sister Valerie was the teacher. She had no business teaching first graders. She was kind of a hateful,
Be kind.
Be kind, yes.
We in church.
Yes, yeah. Praise the Lord. And I was talking, because I was a little boy. I was talking. And she held up this drawing that I was like, who's this Jamie? Who is this Jamie? And it just scared the hell out of me, and I didn't answer. And she crumpled it up and threw it away. And she went to my mother and said, he has to go by his baptismal name, which is Charles. I was never Charles. Still not a Charles, not a Chuck, not a Charlie. And it was kind of devastating. So I then became Charles in first grade, and then in second grade I became James, and then in about fifth grade I became Jim, and we had a principal in elementary school that called me Jeff. So the joke was, what the hell is your name? And on my 21st birthday, I was in Yosemite with my best friend, Michael Van Overbeck, and I said, I'm going back to Jamie.
Yeah.
So there was a long period of time. So when William came to us when he was little and said, Mommy and Daddy, I would prefer to be called William. His name was Dylan Shanti. And what came out much later, he said he too felt judged. But he said, I felt if I changed my name, then I would be different and people would like me.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah.
So I think we had the same nun, because I can't remember my first grade teacher. She was Sister, I want to say it's Miriam. I don't know why that comes to mind right now. But I do remember this early age when my mother would teach us that unless you're good, you're never going to go to heaven. And I was never good. I was that child that my mom would go, boy, if you don't sit down in church. I don't know about you. Back in the day, I used to get, the church pinch. Anyone knows what the church pinch is? My mother had the nails of a goddess. And I would be acting up in church, and she would go through, and she'd take her nails, and she'd just twist, and you go, ah! And I realized, oh, wait a minute. My mother would go to me, oh my God, you're the best son, when I would do something so good, and it had to be in church. Like I would recite a Bible verse, or I would say the prayer at dinner, and my mom would go, you are so good. That's my good boy. That's when I first realized how love needs to be earned. And then I realized all my life I was trying to earn people's love. These are deep-rooted things that are so in us that we're here to free. Have you ever did anything that you have accomplished and everyone said, that was amazing, and you still didn't feel worthy of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what you just said just reminded me, I think our parents were more concerned about how they looked rather than how we looked. You're a reflection of me.
Yeah.
When I released my first solo record, Something's Calling Me,
I love
back
that
in
album.
17 days before William was born in 2002, I was like, okay, next record. And we were seeing a couples therapist at the time, and he said, did you really take the time to look at what it took to create this? This is, the songs, writing the songs, crafting the songs, finding a band, and the years that it takes to do that, and then finding a band, and then the artwork, and then the recording of it, and all the different things, and Ben Dowling produced it, and I know none of you can relate, because it's like you get done with stuff and you just really acknowledge it, because you're all levitating, and I'm not. But yeah, just so many things where it was like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
And didn't take the time. So with William this weekend, it's like, I really want you to take the time, because there was a segment of his photography exhibit where he, on two sides of a photo that he had taken of Michael at the Saban, on the stage at the Saban, on two sides of it, he started taking photos at Agape when he was 16. And they let him come in, and they would post the pictures that he took. He's got pictures of Van Morrison, and obviously Ricky, and the band, and congregants, and Michael, and Martin Luther King III, and just all kinds of people. I said, have you taken the time to really look at what this body of work represents?
What it represents.
And really, really taking it in. I used to tell him this story on the way to school called Benji and Briggy. And it was about a boy and his golden retriever. And there was this one particular story where he had a project, he had a science fair project that he had to do. And so he prayed on it to figure out what he wanted to do for his project. And then when he prayed and got clear on what he wanted to create, he then prepared and put the project together. And then he got to the science fair, and he presented. They were all these PRs. It just came up with it one day, driving him to school. And then at the end of the project, he took a look at all the work that he had done, and he felt a healthy sense of pride for having done all this work.
Yeah.
And it was something that I was telling myself, and I'm still telling myself.
Yeah. I believe, and this is where I get the chance to catch myself all the time, and it comes from the very first time that I ever spoke in public, not even as a fitness professional, because I had been traveling the world, presenting years all over the world, but my first time speaking as a ministerial student and getting up, and I knocked it out of the park. And the reason why I say knocked it out of the park, not because of what I believed, of what my fellow students were saying, oh my God, you're so amazing. And in my mind, I went to directly, but I'm not as good as Michael Beckwith. And I held on to that. And I say this to say this because we are hardwired and created to know our greatness. And we're programmed to know our success. We're programmed to know our failures. We're hardwired to acknowledge. One of the things I want you all to do this week is when someone comes up into you and says, oh, I love you. I love what you do. How many times do you deny it? How many times do you go, no, okay, thank you, but no, that's really denying the flow of your greatness. Notice that. What does it mean for you when you say to yourself, you were born to be great, and yet you deny yourself? What does that mean to you when people do that, or you might do it to yourself?
I've done it a lot. And I thought it was, because, I remember very distinctly going, don't get too full of yourself.
That's my mom.
Anybody else
My
get
mom
that? Yeah,
used to
don't
say
get too
that.
full of yourself.
Be humble.
Be humble. Be
Sit
humble.
down.
So it was, And then I remember that story that Michael told when they were in Italy and they saw this man and he just looked fabulous and he was like in his 90s, but he was dancing and he looks fabulous.
Yep.
And he went up to him and said, you know, you dance so wonderfully and you look fabulous. And the man looked at him and said, it's true and thank you, you know.
True and thank you is
true
the response.
and thank you, yeah.
We used to do that, Agape.
Yeah.
We used to say true thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why this comes to mind, and I didn't say this first, so I can't claim it tonight. But comparison is a joy stiller. And when we compare ourselves, we are again denying our greatness. As a musician, do you compare yourself to other singers? Or other musicians? Because I do all the time. When I hear someone speak and I'm going, you knocked it out of the park. You know, and I begin to compare, but I catch myself. I don't stay there.
Yeah.
I work on that. Do you ever do that as a musician?
Yeah. I mean, there's certain singers that I think I'll never get there. But it's the same thing that you're talking about. It's good that you're not like Michael Beckwith.
Yeah.
Because that's Michael Beckwith.
That's Michael Beckwith. He's one
you
Michael.
Know? And it's like my brilliance is unique.
And I don't want anybody else walking around here to be like me.
Right.
Man, two of me around here? No.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Well,
I
it's
take two of me.
I mean, this little off subject, but the idea of it's like I can't imagine like living in an all-white world.
I know.
Because I can't imagine my life and my music and every aspect of my writing and my spirituality without the benefit of all the different cultures that I've been exposed to.
And
in
let's
my life.
really qualify that. What he's saying is nothing wrong with our white brothers and sisters. I love
Right.
all y'all. I love all y'all. But how boring would it be if everyone looked the same?
Yeah.
Blonde hair, white skin, and danced the same, and sang the same, and played the same music everywhere you went. This is the beauty of our circle. Look at the circle. Look at the diversity and the inclusivity that is happening right here in this community right now. This is powerful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So powerful. Couple more questions, and we're going to move forward here. What song is your masterpiece that you've written? And that's like saying, what's your favorite child? But you only have William, so we can get away with William. That's easy. What is your masterpiece? And then I'll share mine after you're done with yours. What is your masterpiece that you've written that you go, dang, that's God. That was amazing. I thank you for sending this through me. Which song?
There's a song I wrote called Love Me. And the lyric is, some fool's got a broken heart. Some fool's got a broken heart. So share it with me. I know, 'cause I've been there before. Oh, that fool's so familiar. You know, I've heard those words before. That fool looks in the mirror back at me. And I wrote that. That and my song Perfect. But Love Me is what comes to mind, because loving myself, you know, the last couple years prior to this year, my intention was about I'm committed to loving myself unconditionally, to suspend judgment of myself, because I just judged the living caca of myself. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like because I know that if I can love me, it's the whole thing, it's the whole projection. Because what I see in you that I don't like or I'm uncomfortable with is what I'm uncomfortable in me. And I think that's what's going on in the world. All
That's
these
what
folks.
the reading was all about.
Exactly.
That's exactly what the reading's all about.
You know, even what Martin Luther King was saying, it's there's so much projection going on, the projection of the self-hate that's going on. And I just want to love myself unconditionally.
I had a profound experience today, and I go back to, and thank you, Paul, for helping me. And sometimes you have this real when you're a writer, you have this critical eye, and you just want to keep rewriting, and you just not. And part of this delay, I've been writing this book for 10 years, And it's been sitting there, and then finally, I'm like, okay, I got back from Florida, said I got to get this book done. So I went through edits and edits and edits and edits, and still not happy with it. And today, I had this profound moment where I dropped into the presence of God, and I'm reading these words, and I'm going, I cursed. I'm not going to curse here. I said, oh, I wrote this. And I had a moment of greatness, realizing what God sent through me and hearing it. And it wasn't me reading it. It was sitting there listening to the playback. I went, oh my God, thank you. Thank you for choosing me to give this message to the world. It was that moment that you realize God did something through you, as you. It was incredible, and I would say it's probably one of the most profound moments of greatness I've ever had. I know we get to hang together here on a Wednesday night creating something new, and I'm so grateful. What is this movement that's happening right now? Because I see two different things that are happening right now. We have this space of marginalization, people trying to shut us down, but there's this uprising in people standing up for righteousness, which means right action in metaphysics, standing up for people, for everyone, all of us. What does that mean to see this? And you're part of this movement, because I know who you are, and your wife is a part of it. Susie Lula is going to be here next month speaking as we celebrate Women's History Month. Your son, what does this uprising mean for you at this time right now?
You know, I've expressed we're going through the birthing pains.
Yeah, we are.
We're going through labor pains and the it's like we've been singing. I've been singing "Let There Be Peace on Earth" and "Let It Begin with Me" since second grade. And I love the song and I hate the song because especially when we just sing it by rote. It's like the Lord's Prayer, Our Father who art in heaven. It's like, no, it's like there's got to be some life to it. And I feel like there's, and it's not like some spiritual mumbo jumbo tree. It's like I honestly know that something is being birthed, that more people are waking up to the truth of our oneness, of the magnificence of our one. I mean, King was speaking of it, so long ago, and it's like that the world is waking up to a oneness, to yet, and it's like I think this birthing is going to be a long process. I may not see it in my life, which saddens me, but it's like I'm willing to be part of that birthing, and we did we've been doing family therapy because we want to be closer, and I just realize how I shut down and I take things so personally, and my hackles go up, and it takes me everything to just stay there and not run and hide because the shame. And I think that there's all these folks that are looking and creating that otherness are just filled with shame, their own shame, their own unhealed trauma.
That's it.
I've said this here before. It's like I was molested by my uncle, and then introduced to pornography at about 12 years old, and it's had a profound effect.
So let's leave them with, what are you learning from this, and how is this elevating? Because we have to really feel it so that we can heal it. We have to feel it, deal with it, heal it. So how are you healing it?
It's recognizing that I have a tremendous amount of empathy, for a lot more empathy, and the recognition that when people are coming forward with their hate, that it's like, boy, there's some There's some. I can't always get there because I get triggered. I know you don't, but I do.
Yeah.
And it's like I recognize there's some unhealed trauma because of because I've confronted that trauma, that PTSD. I see it, and it's like I'm more likely to find a sense of compassion.
Yeah.
When I finally confronted my uncle, I felt compassion for him because I realized he didn't just pull this out of a hat. It was like he was a victim, and he was just carrying it on, and I came to break the chain.
That's powerful. Yeah. Powerful healing. Y'all give our brother a little bit of love, please. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Part of this work that we get to fellowship is more than walking through the door and asking people, how you doing? Fellowship is really getting to know the fellow person that's next to you, or the fellow woman next to you, or the fellow child next to you. And that means getting authentic and sharing. And that's what our brother just did tonight. So thank you, brother. I love you. Where's our ushers? Come on up, ushers. Hey, we have the basket. We're going to pass the basket right now. This is the time, and I want you to hold on for a second. This is the time that we get to tap into the law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. We are calling forth y'all to rise up, to take ownership and to take fellowship and community and take responsibility for our community. This is why we give. And part of the things that we require for sustainability is time, talents, and treasures. And this is the time that we give from our hearts. And as you give, we shall receive. There are many ways at home you can give too. Don't miss your blessing. Give through this. We can go to our QR code that's right there. They'll take you directly to our website, nhcrs.org/give, or you can do the text to give, 818-457-3419, text to give. And right now, before we pass the basket at home, just close your eyes here, bring your hands to your heart, and we just give thanks for this blessings of gifts that's coming through, the monies that are showing up right now. As we receive, we shall give, because we are creating a space that works for everyone through classes, meditation services, being able to be here and to celebrate God, to celebrate this worthiness. So we bless all the tithes and offerings that are coming through the door, knowing that it is meeting our needs in every way. We know all needs are met already in God. So we give thanks, and we simply say, and so it is. Amen. All right, we're going to pass, and he's going to sing another song. Let's sing this. We know this one. Harvest, y'all.
We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. Come on, y'all. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. I am, oh, I am that I am.
Sing, y'all.
Oh, I am that I am. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. I am, oh, I am that I am. Oh, I am that I am. I am, oh, I am that I am. The ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. One more time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek.
Yes.
We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. We are the harvest. We are the harvest we reap. One more time. We are the harvest we reap. Listen to that, try it. That's
Yes, that was good. Yes.
As Skip said, you can easily make a one-time or recurring donation to our church through our text to give number, QR code, or through our website, nhcrs.org/give. And thank you. We appreciate your gifts and offerings. Prayer with a practitioner is available after service in the sanctuary and on Zoom, so get your 1-minute miracle. And please leave the sanctuary quietly so we can start our sacred prayer.
That never happens. I'm the loudest one.
No, I'm the loudest one. I'm like yakking away, and Sam has to come over and go, Liz. Every Sunday at 10:30, our junior church is open. Babies, teens, tweens, bring them. They're all welcome. You can sign in at 10 a.m. And don't forget to say hello to our new youth and family ministry director, Natalie Soriano. She'll be there. Say hello. And I also want to share that on the last Sunday of the month, this is February 22nd, we always have Susan Edward Martin, and she leads singing. She does a singing lesson. We do singing, and it can be any kind of singing. Sometimes it's Jamie songs, and sometimes it's K-pop. Next Wednesday, the Healing and Renewal service with our beloved Skip is at 7 p.m., and the topic is the grace of love, when love becomes the healing power. And don't miss Sacred Movement, again with Reverend Skip, Thursdays, 1 p.m. here in the sanctuary. Grief Support meets with practitioner Mary Hyland this Sunday, 12:15 in the Ernest Holmes Room. We have our Loving Outreach Ministry. It shares food with the unhoused. It's this Sunday at 12:15, Alexandria Park. Please join us, and you can even come early and help us pack up the food and whatnot here. And we have, of course, we have these two wonderful events coming up this Sunday, February 15th. We're celebrating our beloved Lynn Romanowski. She is our new NHCRS chaplain. So please join us Sunday for the service to celebrate her, because she's following her sacred calling. She said yes, yes, yes to God. Yes. And also, are there still tickets left?
There's still tickets left.
Okay.
180 tickets have been sold for the Ricky Byers concert.
And if you don't have it, you got to get it. You do not want to miss this magnificent love concert this Sunday here in the sanctuary at 2 p.m. So you can get your tickets online. Sign up Sunday on the patio or online to host our 2026 Gourmet for Gods. It's a wonderful opportunity. It's a fundraiser. It's fun. We have great food. We have parties. We have songs. We have dance. And it supports our church. It's our biggest fundraiser. So please sign up.
I'm hosting 3 this year.
You're doing 3?
Hosting.
Oh, my gosh.
3. So y'all can do 1. I'm doing 3. Y'all can do 1.
Wow, I'm doing 1.
Okay.
So 3, 1, join in, do 1. You can host or you can just go. Doreen, excellent. Like I say, you can host, sign up to be a host and have a party, or you can just go to all of Reverend Skip's. Let There Be Peace gathering with practitioner Alcide Gosselin. It's every Monday from 6 to 6:30 in the Mary Bullard Chapel. We're having a world peace meditation. We need your consciousness. Please join him if you can. And our annual meeting is Sunday, February 22nd at 12:30 p.m. It's in person or Zoom. The Zoom link is the same one you use to watch the services. And we're inviting all of the members to come. Even if you're not a member, please still come. Find out what's going on at this church. But you can't vote. No voting if you're not a member. But we invite everyone to please come to our annual meeting. Reverend Skip's Love T-shirts. They're available in the bookstore. This one and that one right there. Love is love is love.
Love is love. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you for modeling.
We have Zoom meditation Monday through Saturday, 7:55 to 8:15 a.m. Best way to start the day. And visit our website, nhcrs.org, for everything, for e-blasts, for classes, for sign-ups for classes, for anything you need to know. That's where you got to go.
Yep.
And please follow us on social media and post what you love about us. And don't forget, February 25th, 7 p.m. here in the sanctuary. We're going to have an extraordinary evening of music, meditation, transformational healing with Reverend Skip and Jamie Lula and Gary Lynn Floyd, his buddy, his partner, his brother. It's going to be a powerful experience.
Absolutely.
It's going to uplift your heart. It's going to calm your mind. It's going to awaken your soul. So together, they create a space where music becomes prayer.
Yes.
Oh, Jamie just naturally does that. Music becomes
Yes.
prayer. Sound becomes healing, and community becomes a living expression of oneness. Don't miss that.
Don't miss it,
February
y'all.
25th. Through inspirational teaching, guided meditation, soul-stirring music, this special gathering invites you to release stress, to reconnect with your inner wisdom, and align with the presence of love within you. So join
us, y'all, please. In 2 weeks, there's going to be extended music night, so we're going to stay a little bit longer. Like we're getting out of time right now. We're getting out just a little bit after. But one thing I want to say about Let There Be Peace on Earth, I want you to remember one thing, that if we know that God is everywhere present and the quality of God is peace and love, we must remember when we say, let there be peace on earth, that peace is already there. So what we're saying is, let us activate peace on earth.
Yes.
And when we say, let there be peace on earth, we're asking us to be the peace. We are the peace. So we must hold the peace from here, at least till we get to our car in the parking lot. Don't be cursing nobody out, y'all. Let's stand up. Let's grab somebody's hand. Let's sing out. Blessed always, y'all. Grab somebody's hands if you can. Oh, Jenny. Hi, honey.
Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Blessed always, blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. That we let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen.
Whew, let's just take a breath together. Just feel the God bumps that's running up and down our spine. That is the presence of God, and I'm so grateful that we get to say we are blessed and we are a blessing. And as we leave out of from this space, we carry this high vibration of love, of spirit, of oneness. And as we rise up, people will follow. They will come in and say, yes, I want some of that. And you'll say, come on a Wednesday night and hang out with me. Hang out with us. This place is so good. I am celebrating and I'm giving thanks for this experience. And together we simply say, and so it is, and so we are, and so we shall be. Ashe, aho, namaste. We will see you next week, everyone. Peace and blessings. All right, see you next week. Namaste.